Good morning. We are headed to the Goodwill bins. They opened about 12 minutes ago. We usually go later in the day, but we've noticed on Mondays that we get really good picks first thing in the morning. So we're gonna see what we can find to flip for a profit. Last week, Zeb was really judicious on the books. So I don't know if you're gonna get more books this week or...
Well, I'm just trying to find them if they're like late 1800s, early 1900s, and good subject matter. Sometimes I just buy books because of how they look, and lately I've been buying them based off of like what's actually written in them.
Last week we had a bunch of kids here because it was a holiday. Today it's half empty, so I'm kind of excited. I bet we'll get a cart.
Yeah, I was gonna say there might even be a cart in there waiting. The parking lot has like half the spaces.
Let's see what we can flip for a profit. Look at all those carts.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen so many carts. All right, they've got junk in the book section. That's interesting. That's cute. I don't know what this is, but it says the job isn't done until the paperwork is finished. And they're on the toilet. It's a really pretty scarf. I usually don't get clothes here, but maybe I'll grab this.
Only 6 book bins out today. And is this a hymnal? It is. So over here, where there's usually 6 more book bins, they've got a bunch of decor. What is this? It's like oh, it is. So only that one hymnal so far, but that one is good. Excited about that. What's this back here? Got a deckled edge. 200 more tricks you can do. Maybe it's not deckled, it's just old. Coin tricks. Guessing the date. Checker tricks. I'm gonna get it, that's fun. Definitely older. Let's see what the date is on it. 1927. Cookbook. Oh, the cooking of provincial France. When's this one from? 1968. Look at all these pots and pans. Maybe we'll get lucky, find some cast iron, possibly some copper. I have high hopes.
Well, that's kind of cool. I don't like this because it has flat sides. I think that would be good for stenciling or iron orchid designs. Oh, look at that. A rolling pin, and I'm in the first bin. I haven't even left the first area that I started. Oh, copper colored mold. We're in bin number 2 of the day. I actually need these for the boys sometimes. I don't know if I should grab that for them. In the summertime, I swear we can never have enough water bottles. Although last year I don't think they lost theirs, so I think they still have them.
Well, nothing over there, just a bunch of old frying pans and pots, which is fine. We'll keep digging. So far I haven't seen any quilts in here. There's a couple Afghans that I spied, but this has a bunch of linens in it. Let's dig through here for a second. Oh, the digging paid off. It's like a towel? Yeah. Tuesday's towel. Because Tuesdays are better than Mondays. I can't tell if this is a tablecloth or like a curtain.
This is some fun lace. I like the eyelet. And I like this lace. Oh, this is fun. I'm just gonna grab the stuff that I like out of here. I'm not a big fan of this style, but I like all the eyelet, so I will grab all that. What's the cute little clock buried in here? Got little feet. I think it's missing the back or whatever it is. It does stand up. This is a cute little stack of paper. 6 by 4.5 inch sheets. Looks like most of it's there. It's like butterflies and cutesy stuff. This would be good for paper crafting. I have no idea what this is made of, but it is ridiculously soft, almost like cashmere. No tags on it, but I'm gonna grab that.
Look at this Afghan here. It's like candy corn colors. It's totally the wrong time of year, but for fall, Halloween decor, this is perfect. It's kind of balled up though. It's very tightly woven or knit. There's another one. I don't know. I'm not loving the color combo and it's like super balled up. This is a really cool canvas bag. It seems to be in pretty good shape. And I think, I don't know, maybe that's not real leather. It looks like it could be real leather. I'm on the fence. No, I think it's real leather. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Well, who knew? I Googled it. Some of these bags are selling for $75, $80.
This is kind of fun. You can put bottles in it or whatever with floral for spring. I'm finding a lot of really good home decor today, which is weird. I don't normally find that much. I haven't bought an Afghan in a while. This is like a baby quilt size. I like the colors in it. I think I'm gonna pick this up. We've sold quite a few recently, so I probably need to restock. All right, so I just had the bins open up again. I ran all the way over here because I thought this was gonna be like a super great quilt, and it's super not. So that was a bummer. But we'll just keep looking and see what we find. These are actually in pretty good condition. They just need washed, and these are Redrick size. And I can never have enough of these, so I'm gonna grab them.
Got a whole row of bins back here. I'm gonna go ahead and go through them. I know Jami goes through them, but she doesn't dig sometimes as deep. She just kind of moves stuff off the top. That's how you find the really good weird stuff, is when you dig deep. These hearts are kind of fun. Jami had some other hearts she got thrifting last week that I think she's planning on doing like a paper craft with. There's been a couple dolls in here that are just like the top of the doll, and then the dresses on them are crazy.
It looks like Cody and Rex before we groomed them
you
last
get it.
night.
Yeah, before we groomed them. You just get the for the dress part. Just found this little wood trinket box. It looks like it might be teak. It opens very stiffly, but it does open.
All right, so this looks like a really cute Valentine's Day sweater. I'm not seeing a tag in it. Probably like a small medium. Maybe it's homemade. That's so cute. I usually don't buy a lot of clothes, but this is a 1X Christopher and Banks like jacket. And I think it's really darling. I like the style. I like the colors. It's kind of a good transition to spring. So I'm going to pick this up. Darling fabric, but it's not very much. I don't know that it's worth grabbing. I wish it was at least a full yard. I'm gonna pass on that. If it was big, yes, but that's weird. Not my normal jam, but this is pretty groovy. And if nothing else, I know that Debbie from Debbie's Design Diary, her Ellie would love this. It's like a tablecloth. So I'm gonna snag it.
Okay, hopefully they do a switch out soon. We've been here for about 40 minutes and not found a lot of linens. It's probably because we're late. Usually the linens are on the top of the bins to cover everything up. And then they get buried or moved, or people use them to cover their carts. So I'm gonna go through this one here, see if we can find anything. Looks like there's a tree skirt or just a regular skirt. I feel like that's a tree skirt. That's kind of fun. I like that. Not a tree skirt, just a regular skirt. It's way too big around on the waist for a tree. I was digging through here. I spied what looks like an old book right there. I got to go around and check that out. We have really dug through the bins this morning, and they were very full, looked promising, but everything's broken, ripped, torn. We have not actually found a lot of things. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I've actually purchased this book in like 8 different colors, and it seems to sell. There's also this one sitting on top, Cabbages and Kings. I've not seen this book before, The Cabbages and Kings, copyright 1904. No idea what it's about. But it's got a great green cover on it with gold. It's almost black. This is a lot of linens here, but none of them so far have been what I am after. So all this digging, and then I find this really cool wood pine Christmas tree. It's pretty big. It's probably about 12, 13 inches tall.
So I think I'll totally spend about $40, which I kind of feel like it was a lot, but we have some like heavier stuff, so maybe that was it.
I think it's because we didn't have bulk. You get better prices the more it weighs.
Yeah, and like linens are pretty inexpensive. We have literally hardly any linens. Most random bins haul ever. I got this for Zeb's little emergency kits. But we got some stuff we can make over. We got more home decor than normal, which is weird. And they only had four bins of books or something. Like,
yeah, no,
like six. So like one row. 12. But that's all right. We'll go some other thrift stores and see what we can find. The bins was kind of a bust today.
It was weird. It was like a weird vibe in there. Last week it was super, super busy. This week it wasn't as busy, but the picking wasn't good. It was just, last couple of weeks I haven't found tonnage there like we have in the past. I don't know if because people are picking the same thing we're getting and we're just not finding as much, or they just don't have as good of stuff because of the time of year it is.
I mean, we usually, by the end of whatever day it is, have a full car, so I think we can't complain too much. But let's go in, see if we can, fill in the gaps that the bins created for us. And then we're also gonna go to more Goodwills on the other side of the freeway. We're in Salt Lake right now, so we're just gonna work our way back home.
Yeah, we'll find good stuff. I've never been defeated on finding stuff for resale.
If you don't junk again. Let's see what we can find. The best part about this Deseret Industries store is the yard area is inside and not outside. And it's not cold. I haven't found a tote in a while. This looks like a good one. It's got some weird stuff in it. I'm gonna have to try to fish it out. $3. It's like a good area. There's lots of wood stuff, so I'm gonna kind of dig through here and see what I can find.
Jami ducked into the yard area here. She'll find all she wants out there, so we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go look through like the little collectibles and things. The trouble is, what aisle do I want to go down first? Let's just take a look right here on the end. Looks like we've got a soup tureen, missing its ladle. No maker on it. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find any platters before Jami comes down through here. She always finds the best plates. Doesn't look like there's any platters out here, but maybe just plates. This is fun. It's this guy. I'm not sure what the maker is on it, but I like it for spring, and it's only $2.
That's cute. That would be really darling repainted. So I've already found 2 totes. This is promising. Definitely just needs a trip to the washing machine. I like the greens and the purples, and it's only $2, so I'm gonna grab it. Pillows do well for us, and I just wash them. People ask me, like, what do you do with pillows to get them clean? I think people are really afraid of putting them in the washing machine. I've never really had much of a problem with it, so I just keep doing it. Their wood section overfloweth. It might take me a minute to dig through all this and see if there's anything I need. I definitely need people to come here and shop and buy some things. Oh, this is problematic. I would buy this, but it's made out of OSB, and so it's a weird texture and not in a good way.
So this is a little brass bell. These can be pricey. It's $2. It's missing its top, but I think I can screw like a little turned piece of wood or finial or something on the top there. And it does ding if you ring it. After being at the bins, I don't know if I have it in me to dig through this. Look how full. I'm gonna take a pan back. Look how full this shelf is. I know it sounds lazy of me. I should go through it and see if there's any gems. Whew, man, they got the price up. I think this is all one warmer. However, they want $50 for all of that. These shelves are loaded up too. $1. I'm gonna guess this is for like a candle holder or something, but I like it. It's this gravy boat here. Is that hand painted? Yep, hand painted. Oh, it's got a big chip in the lip. I don't know, for $2. It's a good deal, but the chip right there on that lip is tough. It's a fun, tiny little birdhouse for $1. It's like, is that galvanized tin or is someone just... I think that's metal. It's a really good 8x10 frame, no back.
I just picked that up, but it's on the back. I was like, I don't want to.
I'll risk it.
Well, you're the one that
I know, I'm the one that cuts all the stuff out for him. I'm feeling like an art project. I'm gonna get this and repaint it. It spins. Yeah, I'm gonna repaint that. That's fun. I don't know why we need them, but these pom-poms are $1 each. Seems kind of steep for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I can resell them for a profit on that. So between the two thrift stores, we have probably about $65 spent. And I would say the equivalent of 1 cart worth of stuff.
This looks like a lot, but this is just, we got smart and brought paper.
That's like leftover paper from when we've thrifted before. Because Goodwills never have paper, so, you know, we're going to go hit up those next.
We did not remember to bring stuff to get a discount, because I need stuff to, like, drop off, but I did remember the paper.
Yeah, well, you know, you win some weeks you don't.
Next up, we are going to the Desert Industries in Sugar House, which is just a neighborhood in Salt Lake. This is definitely a hit or miss one, but we don't come here that often, so we decided to give it a chance.
Everything's hit or miss today. I think it's the cold. I'm going to blame the cold snap that is affecting the whole nation. People didn't get out and donate last week, and so now it's affecting my thrifting.
You know what's not affecting my thrifting? The sheer volume of sunshine. Zeb had to shut the sunroof because there was too much sun on his baby blues, but I'm like, give me the sun, all the sun. We have a few more days left in January. We just have to make it to February, and then February's really close to March. That's how I make it through. This is another thrift store where the yard area is inside, so it's nice and warm. So bonus for coming here. Back in the day, this used to be one of my absolute favorite thrift stores because they were fully loaded, but I feel like they don't have as much stuff because they've built some new ones. So we'll see. First thing on the cart is this giant honey rabbit. Kind of cute, repainted. It's okay as is, but it's $4, and I think it could be cuter. see if there's anything else. Oh. Christmas caroler. I'm kind of slow in my roll on Christmas. We still sell it year round, but it's got to be really good for me to want to buy it in January. I don't know, this isn't necessarily old, but I like anything with measurements. And my friend Erin is here, and she just handed me this for my cart. This is the Salt Lake Temple, and I like the artist. I like the subject matter, and I just want to repaint the frame. I don't know if it's original. It kind of looks like it's all crackled up. I think that's kind of how she does it. I'll have to look it up when I get home. But on the back, it's got Evergreen Framing Co. is who framed it. So I'll look up the artist when we go home. So I actually want these because I'm looking for things to use our new subscription stencils on. And these buckets, I feel like these planters would be perfect for that. The first set of stencils coming out is a Delft set, and it'll look really cute on those.
It has been quite a while since we've been to this Goodwill. So I'm going to start this way and then we'll go back over there. I'm going to say probably a solid 6 months or more since we've been here. But I got to slow my roll on boxes. I've got a lot of them in there. They're big to ship. Just a FYI, if you're thrifting, just know they're cool and a lot of people want them, but they cost a lot to ship. Oh, here we go. Price on there, $5. I can get that for $5. It's good mercury glass and it's big. These ones here almost look like they're silver plate. Oh, they are heavy. $5 each. So this is $3, but I'm noticing big crack all the way down. Looks like it's, I don't know if it actually came apart.
This is really beautiful. It's got good detail. Originally $28. Now it's $3. And the beak's not even broke. That is beautiful. Look at all the detail on that. The birds. $3. Just needs a wash, and it kind of goes with my bird theme. Make a little spring vignette today. These don't have a price, but I'm going to pick them up. If they're $1 or less, I'll get them. If you just cut the bottoms off and repaint them, they make really cute decorative finials just for sitting around in vignettes and whatnot. Obviously, you could put them on the end of a curtain rod, but I'm just not that into fancy curtain rods. I had to dig through here, but I spied a little cow creamer. These don't sell for a ton of money, but it's only $2, so I will take it home.
This is a really great frame. Is it wood? It is wood. How much do they want for it? 15? It's kind of small for 15. This headless horseman horse is actually really cool. I think it's just resin. It's pretty light. Gibsons of England. It's stamped and pressed in there. It needs a good scrub. Little teapot. I couldn't find the price, and then I finally flipped it around. $2. Oh, it's got a little chip. Wonder if I can do like what I did with that other one. Just cut the top off there.
Old vintage strawberry jar for $1. I don't know how old it is, but it's cute.
Cruising down the wood aisle, and what do I spy over here? $3 wood pedestal. So this is for dough and baking, but I think you could use this as like a brayer for stamps. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for $2. Oh, those are fun.
I mean,
that one doesn't have a guard on it, so be careful with it, but totally worth getting. I have one that I love.
Yeah, we'll just use at your own risk. Because you can sharpen them, they last forever. If you have little kids in your house, maybe don't have one of these. How much did we spend?
Another, I think it was 48.
48.
Yeah, I have the receipt.
And 15 was this big painting here. We're trying to figure out if it's original or not. Like, I don't know. I don't see the brush stroke, so I think it's a print that they put a crackle varnish on.
Yeah, the artist does it on purpose, but then they've all, there's always companies out there that'll find a way to do a faux finish just like we do.
Yeah, I would say even as a print, it's probably worth at least a couple $100. So Just needs a new frame on it, and the art is just really good. Cut what way? We are at the last Goodwill of the day because we got to get home, get this video edited. I don't know what kind of vignettes I'm going to be pulling out today. $3.99 for that. Too much for that bowl by about $2. All right, I like the bird on the top of this, but this has this weird texture, like almost upside down drips. So I'm gonna leave that. Hopefully we find something good. An opalescent shoe. I definitely would want to paint that, so maybe I'll leave that there.
All right, I'm gonna find all the things at this store. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go thrifting again this week, which is fine. It's fun to do. It's just not in the schedule. Okay, we got platters here. Let's take a look and see what kind they are. That one is newer, more modern. These ones don't look like they're stoneware. Tuxton, not old either, but I like the weight of them. They're very heavy stoneware. For the price, they're $1.99 each. I think I'm gonna get both of those. They're just a good, neutral, creamy white color. And this one looks older too. Let me see, I'm gonna see if I can carefully peel this up and see what the brand is. Does that look like Volkskraft? Is that a P on the front? I can't make that out at all. Almost looks like that one I got last week. But I'm gonna get these two. This turkey platter's good. A lot of these are made in Japan. Let me see if they're like hand colored and painted. No maker's mark on this one that I could see. Might be under there, but I can't tell for sure. But it's definitely hand colored. You can see that under the glaze. So everything I found online says it's Tremont ware from Japan. So I was right.
I like this quilt. It's $12.99. Last week we found one just like this, and I think I sold it for like $49. So I think that would be worth taking home. We didn't find anything at the bins. Artichokes, $3.99 for 4. That is a good price. It's $2.99. That's a spring wreath. I'm not really loving this part. Like, I feel like this is too plasticky. I think I'm gonna leave that here.
I almost missed it. Right next to that big turkey platter that I just got, that Thanksgiving platter, is this. Let's see, someone's already tried to peel this price tag off. Looks like it's $3.99. Oh wait, but that's obviously got like an older maker's mark. It says Japan on there. It's just like a nice simple pattern. It's a big plate, probably 13, 14 inches. Little cast iron cornbread mold from Lodge, USA, so it's older.
All right, $1.99. This is the Mikasa Italian countryside. This pattern sells well for us, and cute little white creamers are always good. I'm gonna leave Zeb to the platters and the plates. He's doing a good job over there, so I'm gonna bump ahead and come to the wood aisle. See if there's anything I can live without. Anything that will fit in my vignettes. I'm not even really sure what I'm doing in my vignettes. I kind of have like a cottage bird theme going on, but we'll see what I can pull out when I get home. Today I'm taking second passes everywhere. I just found this. I like the honeycomb design. It's a flower frog. It's only $2.99, so that will fit with kind of I have a vignette I have planned for this, so we'll see.
Best guess, this is Westmoreland milk glass, and I know Jami doesn't usually go for like the grape style, but I think that's really good for $5.99. We're gonna pick that one up. I think this is aluminum. Very big. Ooh. That is huge. I put it on top of the cart so you guys can see how big that is. $9.99 for this. Love the handles on it. I don't know how old it is. I think it's made in Mexico, but I like it. I don't know what this is for, but it's either aluminum or pewter. I'm gonna vote pewter, but $3.99. So I think something glass sat down in the top of here, or maybe something else metal. Not 100% because it's kind of tapered a little bit. May have found something. Let's see if this stays here. Oh, it doesn't quite sit down in, but that's actually pretty sturdy there like that. What do you guys think? Do we make a marriage? That's gonna stay upon further inspection. That's spray painted glass. That doesn't mean we can't look through here. Look at this little vase here, just something simple like this. Oh, that works. What do you guys think? Little floral arrangement in there. While I was down here, found this little guac dish from Ray Dunn, $1.99.
There's another big fat bird for my vignette. It definitely needs a paint job. I don't know how quickly I'm gonna get things done when I get home.
Some greenery to go in here.
Oh, that is...
I'm gonna repaint it. It's terracotta.
It's so bad. So bad. That Zeb is desperate. Why have you Google Lensed it to see what it could possibly be? That might give you an inclination as to what you could do with it.
Really?
So Zeb is going to use Google Lens. Look, I'm going to show you guys. Taking a picture of it. Now Google is thinking, and it's going to tell you what it is.
I think
even Google Lens doesn't know what it is.
It didn't find it, but which is rare. But you know, similar looking items are selling for like $150.
Oh, well, hold on. There's a label on the side. Very Diseños, Guadalajara, Mexico.
I'm glad you said that.
But I don't know that tells me any more as to what it is.
Decided to leave it. I couldn't find anything that matched that I actually really liked that looked good in it. So I would wait. Jami thinks these are for candles. Someone took these books, their actual older set of books, and then that's the Harvard Classics. They glued them together, and then they took a big drill and drilled down through until the books were like a hole saw.
Do we like these, or is this like...
I think we do like them. Look, we can still do my same thing. You get like a little planter. Let's see, will this one fit? I don't know. Something that fits down in there. So that works with Jami's terracotta pot. That one's a little bigger. We just need a little pot.
You can't put like, you could only put a fake plant in there because...
Well, yeah, put a fake seeds plant in there. I think they're cool. How much are they? $1.99?
This one is $3.99. And this is 99 cents.
That takes a hot minute to drill that out with a hole saw. Like, that's some effort there.
So we have a decent amount of space. That whole bag right there is actually just paper that we brought to take to Goodwill. I think we've maybe spent over $100 today.
$59. No, we're probably close to 200 actually, but we usually spend $350 to $400.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're gonna have to go thrifting again. All right, so we're back home. I'm gonna look over my stuff and see if I can pull together a vignette. Today was kind of a hodgepodge of stuff, but I do have a lot of good stuff that I think I can work together. Eventually, I'm going to be painting this bird, but I don't know that I'm gonna get it done in today's video, but you guys kind of get the idea. I do want these together. I wanted to go for like a spring theme for sure. I'm gonna add this because I've got a bird situation happening here. And I need some color. So we'll add this pillow. Again, it's got birds in it, so it kind of goes together. I think eventually I'm going to put an IOD transfer on the middle of this, but I think that so far it's looking good. Obviously we need some more things in here, so let's see what we can pull together. All right, so I don't know, maybe this is a little heavy, so I might add this over here, move the bird. I'm adding these artichokes. We'll see. I need something tall though. So obviously I'm working with everything straight off the thrift store shelf, but I think that this actually goes well together. This bird cage just needs a good scrubbing, maybe repainting if that's rust. I think it's just dirty. I want to repaint this bird in a lighter color. I think the scarf goes really well. I love the papers in this paper pad, but this one especially kind of goes with the whole vibe. So I'll put a picture of everything together and you can let me know if you think that this is a good vignette, considering that Zeb and I did have a struggle today finding things. We found lots of good stuff, but we weren't finding exactly what we were looking for to make cohesive vignettes. The good news is we have so much great stuff at the shop that we can pull together some more looks. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to squeak out another little vignette, but I actually like this. It's kind of scholastic. It's got a book vibe. I did have to go grab 2 IKEA plants to put inside my little book towers that we thrifted. And then we've got the kind of science. It's almost like a school academia vibe here. We've got the school paper cutter, the bell, Zeb's little box, all the books, and then obviously the scientific little beaker situation here. I don't know, it's got milliliters. It would be great if I had a printed print in that. So imagine if this was in my shop, I would have something really cool printed in that frame. But for our purposes, you get the idea. I think the colors go well together. And now that I have plants in these, I'm actually really excited that we picked those up. All right, 2 very different looks, even with kind of a rough day of thrifting.
So apparently every thrift store we went to was hit and miss, and then we ended up with an accumulation of some really great stuff. I really like everything we grabbed today.
You just gotta keep going until you get what you want. And I think if I had had time to paint things, I probably could have came up with even more vignettes. But as it is, I think we came up with 2 very successful vignettes with the items that we thrifted today. And I'm super excited for the paint makeovers that will hopefully happen in the next week. If you guys need paint and products for your DIYs, visit jamirayvintage.com or to shop any of our thrifted finds. Remember that on Saturday night, we upload all of our new finds for the week at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here